Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. Let's continue. For those of you watching, I wanted to give out kind of a recommendation, although I'm a little leery about giving out these types of recommendations because, how do I put this? I don't want to show myself as being somebody who's a big fan of pop music, because I'm not. I want to be 100% clear.
It's going to be terrible, and I do not agree with it.
What's that?
Whatever you're about to say is terrible, and I do not agree with it. We do not have the same opinion.
Because here's the thing. I do not have a big taste in pop music. However, I will say, back in the day when I was a younger kid and I wanted to listen to something, I would admit that the older Panic at the Disco stuff was okay.
That one album was
album was just all right.
It's all right. When they were a band.
Yeah.
When they were a band.
Correct.
And part of the whole emo phase. But they were the best of the group.
Right,
They beat Fall Out Boy, all that.
Oh, yeah.
They were
And that's
the best.
what I mean.
They were the best.
Like the old school Panic at the Disco, I was okay with. Yeah. Now, I Write Sins Not Tragedies was way overplayed.
I like that.
It's okay.
That was my favorite.
It's good.
I still think it's a good song to this day.
It's a good song, but it was overplayed, and I still enjoy that album.
Other than that, no.
So there's a band that sounds identical to old school Panic at the Disco, and I started listening to them. They're called the Home Team. If you guys get a chance to look them up, they're very underground, never been heard of. They've never been used in movies or TV shows or anything like that. They're still fairly new. They just released an album here in 2024. And I just want to recommend that album. If you get a chance, listen to it. Real quick, I'm going to do it on my phone. That way I don't screw up anything with the recording. There's one song in particular that sounds so much like a Panic at the Disco song. I played the song for my wife, and my wife was like, "That's Panic at the Disco." I didn't tell her. I'm like, "I just want you to listen to the song and tell me who you think sang it." And she was like, "That's Panic at the Disco." I'm like, "It's not." That's how close in musical. Because they consider them, if you look it up, the genre, they're considered alternative indie, but they sound so poppy, which is the reason they're like a pop punk band. You know what I mean? Where's their new album at? I can't navigate my phone worth a damn. They're so underground. It's hard to look up stuff from them. Come on.
Nah.
I think it's Love When You're Used, I think is the song I'm thinking of. I can't actually play it because we're not gonna copyright ourselves.
No.
But yeah, check out that album if you guys get a chance. Or if you're a fan of the old school Panic at the Disco, I would recommend that. Or maybe you're a fan of the old Maroon 5, when they first started.
I did
or
like
whatever.
Maroon 5.
Yeah,
when they first came out. Their first two albums, I liked them. They had their own sound.
Yeah.
That and the band, they were a band. The band was more involved. I honestly don't know if it's just him and background music now. I feel like it could be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
But I don't know for sure. But you could tell it was a band, a whole band. And
this is definitely a band. It's good too. I like some of their songs are really, they're really, how do I put it? The lyrics and what they're singing about isn't all the lovey-dovey love songs. It's more breakups and dealing with. There's a song called Overtime. You know what I mean? Where they just talk about how hard it is to have overtime in a relationship. Overtime at work in a relationship on top of it.
Yeah.
There's a song called Roommates where they're talking about are we really together or more like roommates? I want you out of my house, but I love you. Kind of thing. There's some really good stuff on there.
Yeah, I have no new recommendations, guys, from you.
Well, I think this year Deftones comes out with a new album.
They do, yeah. Who knows? Well, he got to record the vocals. Everything else is done. So,
oh, wow, really?
So if he just gets the fuck on that.
Yeah.
It should be out sometime this year. But it probably will be towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
other than that, there's no new albums. I listened to the new Cage the Elephant album, and it's generic as fuck. I'm not a fan anymore. Like, they're at that point where they're like, we won 2 Grammys by making generic music. Let's make it even more generic to try to win more awards. And it's like, guys, fucking stop.
I don't think I ever talked about it here on the channel or to you at all. I know I mentioned it to my wife. For whatever begged me not to, I was telling myself in my head, don't do it, but I did it. I sat down and listened to the Linkin Park album. It's rough.
Even this one song that we listened to was so bad.
There is one song on that album that I'm okay about, and one song that I'm just like, if I had to listen to it, I would survive. 2 songs off the album that I'm like, you know.
She's different. She's got a different vibe.
Yeah.
It's really not the same band.
She has
a very...
There's one song where she has a very impressive vocal, where she's like screaming, and she keeps the scream for a very long time, and she doesn't waver or break or anything like that. That's a once instance time. You know what I mean? There's also another song where it's just her. None of the other vocalists or no backup singers or nothing like that. It's just her, and it's just it's just all right. Like, it's not.
I get that those guys are still friends and enjoy playing music together, and they wanted to keep playing music together. I get that.
Yeah,
I get that.
Just the
but
opposite.
you could have just called it a whole. You could have given it a whole new.
Yeah.
Like for example, I love Rage Against the Machine.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And when they broke up, 3 out of the 4, the drummer, the guitarist, and the bass player, they all wanted to play together. So they're in a band, and they got the singer from Soundgarden.
Oh, okay.
And he joined the band. Audio Slave.
Yeah.
It's basically the same band. Somebody new, and he's got a different style. They're a super group.
Yeah.
Is what you would call that.
Yeah.
Or like Velvet Revolver was Guns N' Roses, Stone Temple Pilots mixed together. Super group. Linkin Park could have did the same thing. You could have all them guys have a new singer, call it a completely different band, and they wouldn't get as much backlash.
Right.
That's
they made a lot of wrong
People would be
decisions.
Like, you know, it's its own thing, so you can appreciate it.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you're playing concerts and you want to throw the occasional cover of one of your old songs, people aren't going to bitch about it.
No,
but
somebody would be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, cool."
When you're trying to continue somebody's, legacy or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I still don't like it. It's still not good to me, but I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't think they're as bad.
Yeah.
If they'd just been called their own new thing. So I don't know why the fuck they couldn't do that.
It is you.
Yeah, this is that one song you played for me. It sounded like it was it sounded like it was a drum machine. Like even the drummers, it's such a basic beat. It's such just a mediocre sounding song. Yeah. So if that's any indication what the album sounds like. Yeah.
All the songs kind of sound similar except for the handful. Like 3 songs sound a little different from each other. And
like she can sing.
Yeah.
It's not my style, but like she's not terrible.
It was just bad on top of bad on top of bad. You know what I mean? Like bad decisions. Not renaming the band. Not doing this. Not doing that. And just.
God damn.
Music, buddy. I tell you.
Just,
anyone would forget.
I don't know. Yeah, like even the rock groups or whatever, like it's generic sounding music.
Yeah.
This is all very touching.
You either got that or like underground metal bands.
Like
all these generic bands I've heard of them, but I've never heard the music like Falling in Reverse, Bring Me the Horizon, Brock's fucking Asking Alexandria, like all them bands kind of just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
And this is an insane amount.
Oh, nobody's got personality.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lee.
God damn.
And like I said, the only reason I want to recommend that band in particular was because I thought they did a very good job, and people are saying, like, even though they sound like other bands, they're unique enough that they hold their own. And they're actually playing in May in Philly, and I thought about going, but I can't. I'm trying to save money.
Well, fucking yeah, man. Concert tickets.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Huh?
Yeah.
Better volunteer for overtime if you want to save up for concert tickets. That's what's killing music, too. Like, even these big-time artists are having, because that's where you make your money at.
Yeah.
Because you don't sell albums or anything anymore, so you got to make it from. That's
merch
why
and-
concert tickets are so high.
Yeah.
And people are like, I'm not spending $1,000.
I wanted to even look to see how much it was, but I was just curious. You know, I was just like, hey,
It's got to be hundreds of dollars at least.
no, can't be that.
Yeah, man.
But
Maybe not for them because they're starting out or whatever,
Yeah.
but like in general,
with us too.
concert tickets are hell expensive.
when do you
Fucking Hori Swift.
Come on.
Didn't she want? Didn't Hori Swift want like $1,000 ticket or something insane like that?
Yeah.
To go see a fucking whore sing about her exes live? Go fuck yourself right now. What the fuck?
Yeah. I made Tara a promise. I
hate
said
that
I'd be there for
bitch.
him when he needs me.
Oh god.
And I'll figure Roxas out. Don't know how, but
I'm just looking up now what a concert ticket would cost for that. Philadelphia.
Name is right here, safe with me. I know that we'll find a way to help her. Trust me. I'm not giving up.
I want the price of one ticket. Why would you automatically think I want two right off the bat?
Most people don't want to go to a concert by themselves. They're just assuming you want to bring a friend.
We're all in this together, Sora.
$60.
And I are no
All right.
Keyblade wielders,
VIP,
but we'll
double that.
always be right there to help
The general
you
admission,
instead.
$60. That's not.
We
That's not
got your
bad.
back.
Yeah.
Not just now.
But once again,
always.
this is also a band that's not popular
Yeah,
and very
they're
mainstream.
newer
You know.
and underground.
Yeah. Because they're playing in Germany right now, apparently, but then like coming to the States again.
That again?
I mean, when I went to that Disturbed concert, it was cheaply priced too. That was in State College
Yeah, but when was that?
back in
That was years ago.
Years ago,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, I bet you that fuck now will charge more money.
Yeah.
We have 9 guardians with Donald.
Disturbed. Who was playing with them when you saw them? Like,
I went to go yes, I was a fan of Disturbed, but like I went to go see Spine Shank, which people no one knows Spine Shank, unless you were like you were in that genre at that time. You know what I mean? Like they're very heavy, and what's that? The group with the Hailstorm was there too.
I remember Lindsay that we used to work with.
Yeah.
She really liked Hailstorm.
Yeah,
Like,
they're okay. They're not, like.
This is for the times we fucked up. That was her anthem.
oh,
She'd
yeah.
play that all the time. I guess she
Yeah.
doesn't relate. And I was like, this is not good. I remember Jim was like, she's hot. Like, you'd see live videos. And I'm like, yeah, that's great and all, Jim, but I don't judge music by how hot she is.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who else was there, but I can't remember.
Okay.
And I know I know I got a picture with Spine Shank, which was really cool. I got them to sign my shirt, and I got a picture with them. And I'll talk more about that story next time, only because there's a thing about the story that still grinds me to this day, and we'll talk about that next time. So hold on, let me pause the video. We'll be back next time, guys. We're slowly getting to the final.
Yeah,
word
we're not
here.
even there yet. I think we're finally heading there.
Yeah, we're getting ready to take the gummy ship
After
to it.
40 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we'll see you guys next time.